Hello everyone, and welcome to this demonstration of the Redfig Partner Portal. Today we'll be covering basic functionality of the portal from a customer's perspective. As a quick background, the Redfig Partner Portal is ideal for organizations that run SAP as their main system of record, whether that's SAP ECC or S/4HANA, and require a higher level of collaboration between their B2B customers and their internal team. Redfig Partner Portal allows these organizations to offer common e-commerce capabilities right out of their SAP system, including placing orders, viewing product information, including available inventory. Customers can view the status of open orders, as well as the order history. And finally, customers can also view and pay their invoices. The solution is built on the latest cloud technology offered by the SAP Business Technology Platform, and therefore can be accessed from anywhere on any device, and it does not require its users to have an ID in a back-end SAP system. The exchange of information is done in real time and synchronous. So for example, when a customer submits a sales order, they get an immediate confirmation with the SAP order number if it's successful, or if there's an error, they receive a detailed error message directly from SAP that they can act on. The solution is also easy to implement and maintain because it leverages all of your SAP data, configuration, and business processes. So you don't need to replicate any of that into another third-party e-commerce platform. So let's go ahead and see what this solution looks like. Here we have the landing page of the Redfig Partner Portal, and as you can see on the top right, I'm logged in as a customer. This page is built using SAP's Build Work Zone service, which allows us to easily customize the content for your organization. You can see here that we have links to documentation and videos, as well as other content. This would be a great place for you to communicate any important information to your customers, such as product promotions or other announcements. For now, we'll go into the product catalog. When I navigate into the product catalog, before I'm able to view the list of products, the application will ask me for some relevant information. This is important because it will drive not only the list of products that I see, but also the prices that I see for each product. You can see here that the application asked me for my sold to, but that number is grayed out because as a customer, I can only place orders under this sold to customer. If I was logged in as a sales rep, I would be able to choose from a drop-down of available sold to customers that are assigned to my account via partner functions. As a customer, however, I can pick the shipping location that I want to ship this order to. And once I hit confirm, I'll see the list of products that is available to me. All of the information that you see here, from the product to the category to the price, this all comes from the SAP Material Master. It does not require any duplication of data into this platform. As I mentioned, the list of materials that I see are exclusive to my sold to and potentially my sold to. We filter this list and curate it based on the material listings and exclusions that are configured in SAP. Similarly, for the price, we use standard SAP pricing procedures to determine the price that should be shown to this sold to. So if you show different list prices to different customers, each customer will see the price that they're supposed to see as if they were to order it from SAP. On the left, you'll see that we have categories and attributes. These are just different ways that we can filter the list of products that are available in the catalog. The categories are hierarchical, so one product can only belong to one category. And the attributes can also be used for filtering this list. But different than categories, the attributes have a many-to-many relationship with the products. So one product can have multiple attributes. But they can also be used to filter this list. If I would like to add one of these products to my cart, the first thing I need to do is select a cart, which for the purposes of this portal is just a draft order that hasn't been submitted to SAP yet. So I'll go ahead and select my cart, and then I can go ahead and add a product. If I want to view the products that are in my cart, I can click on this button here, and it'll navigate to the sales order details of my draft order. We'll come back to this in a minute because I want to show you a different way that you can create a sales order. The fastest way to create a sales order is by going through the quick order page. Once I'm in here as a customer, I just have to provide two fields. As previously stated, my sold to number is grayed out, so I can't edit it, but I can select the shipping location I would like to ship to. and I can enter a PO number. Once I click create, the system will create a draft order for me, and I can tell it's a draft order because it has the SD prefix here. This is not a SAP order number because the order has not been submitted to SAP yet. Once I navigate into the order details, I can see that I have an empty cart. Before we add any items, we'll take a quick tour of the screen. Starting in the top left, you can see I have an order number, and I also have my order type, which corresponds to the SAP order document type. I also have my sold to and shipped to information. My submitted on date is blank because I have not submitted this order yet to SAP, but I do have the opened on date, which is today, and the status is set to 10, which is open. The other statuses that are available out of the box are status 20, which corresponds to the order being submitted into SAP. Status 30 is that the order is in process, which means a delivery has been created in SAP. Status 40 means that the order has been shipped, which means that delivery has been PGI'd in SAP. And status 50 means that the order has been delivered. These statuses come out of the box with the Redfig Partner Portal. However, you can customize your own statuses that fit your business process. If I want to add some items to this order, I'll go ahead and hit edit. And the quickest way to add an item is to go into the add item menu and clicking quick add. The list of products that you see here is the same list of products that you see in the product catalog with the same prices. Again, this list of products and the prices are specific to my sold to. I can actually search through this list here, and if I want to go ahead and add a product, I can just click on the item and you can see that it'll add it to my cart. There are other ways that you can add items to the cart. You can go through the product catalog again. You can also paste them, and you can also do a mass upload from a spreadsheet. We'll cover these functions in other videos. For now, I'll just go ahead and add another item. Now I have two items in my cart, and you can see that one of them is in stock and there's a delivery date that's been committed, but the second item is out of stock. These indicators, along with the delivery date, come directly from how your SAP ATP is configured. So this is the same information that you'd get in the schedule line if you were to create this order in your SAP system. If I scroll towards the bottom, I can see I have some additional information for this order. On the left, I have the shipping information. You can see I have the ship to that I selected for this order. And if I want to, I can override the ship to address and have this order shipped to anywhere I want. Some organizations do let their customers override the ship to address, while others do not. This is a setting that's easily configured within the Redfig Partner Portal. If I come over to the right side, I have other header fields for the sales order. The list of fields that you see here is fully customizable, and we can add any field here that is in SAP in the sales order, whether that's a standard SAP field or a custom field that you have added yourself. It all depends on what you want to let your customers see and what you want to let your customers select. Finally, if I scroll to the very bottom, I can see that there's some text boxes here. These texts correspond to sales order header text objects. So they go into the sales order header when the order is submitted. Now let's scroll back here to the top, and if I like what I see, I can go ahead and save this order. Right away, you'll notice that there's three errors. The first one is that the request delivery date is required, and I did not set that field, so I'll go ahead and select a delivery date. And then the other two messages you can see correspond to my two items that I have in my cart, both of which need to be ordered in multiples of 20. This quantity comes directly from the rounding quantity in the SAP Material Master in the sales view. And I can also view this information if I click on the info icon. Again, this info icon can display any type of information that you feel would be relevant to the customer. In this case, it's telling me that this item has 20 eaches to a case, and I must order it in case quantity. Therefore, I must order in multiples of 20. So I'll go ahead and change my quantities, and I'll try saving this order again. You can see now that it's saved successfully, so I'll click OK. And if I'm ready to submit this into SAP, I'll go ahead and hit the Submit button. Now I can see that I've gotten a real order number back. This corresponds to the sales order number in SAP. I'll go ahead and click OK, and you can see that my screen will refresh. The status of my order is now 20, which means it's been submitted. And I can also see that I have a document available. If I click on the document dropdown and I click on the order confirmation, this will show me the order confirmation output directly from SAP. And there it is. Again, this is not an output that I developed within the portal. This comes directly from SAP Smart Forms or Adobe Forms. Finally, before we close out of this order, let's just do a quick check in SAP to make sure everything came in correctly. And you can see that my order in SAP came in correctly. We have our sold to party and our shipped to party and our customer reference, along with the header details and the 2 items that we added. So now that this order is complete, I'll go back to my home screen. Now, let's imagine that a few days have gone by and I'm wondering what the status of my order is. The easiest way to find out is to click on Manage Orders. And from this report, I can view all the sales orders I have submitted across various statuses. This report has various columns that can be edited, so I can add or remove fields as I want to. I can also apply filters. So for example, if I want to filter the order by status, I can do so here. And at the top here, I can see that the most recent order was the one that I just submitted, so I can go ahead and click into it. And from here, I can view the order details and I can see that the status is still in submitted. And the last thing I'll show for today's demo is the customer view, which I can access by clicking on this link here for my organization. In this page, I can get a holistic view of my customer. On the top left, I can view the sold to number and the customer name. And right below it, I can view my credit usage. I can see that my credit limit is $2 million and my credit exposure is about 1.4 million, which gives me about $500,000 and change remaining of credit. Towards the right, I can view my aging buckets, sort of all my outstanding credit. I can view how much of it has not been invoiced, how much of it is due in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and so on. If I scroll towards the bottom, I can view some basic information about the customer, as well as my shipping locations. And finally, I can quickly access my order history at the bottom. This application is a great way just to get a quick snapshot of where the customer stands. If I was a sales rep, I would be able to view this for all the customers that I am assigned to. And that concludes our demo of the basic functionalities available to the customer on the Redfig Partner Portal. Stay tuned for other demo videos where we'll cover other advanced features as well as functionality available to sales reps and guides for configuring the solution. Thank you for watching. Bye now.